Guys. Ooh. Flywheels here, back with another affordable group break. Apologize for the delay. Your old man host made a mistake and laid down to watch some TV and fell asleep on the couch. But glad you're here, Johnny. Oh, here comes the crew. Good evening, Paul, Johnny, Hal. I was just saying I had made a mistake and laid my head down on the couch to watch some TV and darn fell asleep. Been a long week on the road for most of the week. Not a lot of sleep. So let's power through this. We're going to go and get started. I'm already late. Got us the big old rack pack or fat pack or whatever you want to call them of 2022 Donruss. You got that right, Johnny. After dinner. And there are some days I feel older than others. This has been one of them weeks. Let's check something here really quick. All righty. Let's get underway. Good luck, everybody. And remember now, Johnny is looking to complete his Hollow Red set. So if you have your list handy, feel free to post it in the chat. I think he'll be willing to do some trading with you guys. But good luck, everybody. So we're starting off with a Jose Ramirez Diamond Kings, which I liked them this year. The last couple of years, I felt like the Diamond Kings cards were lacking, but they did a good job in 2022. Brian De La Cruz for the Miami. There we go. Here's a name variation. Nando. The Brewers. Darn it, see. It's already starting. For the Padres, Andre Jackson for Dodgers. Devers, Boston. Shane Baz, Tampa. Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. AJ Alexy, Texas. Freddie Freeman, one of the last cards of him as a Brave. Barry Larkin, the Reds. Kenley Jansen, LA. Dodgers. Yastrzemski, Giants. Tyler Mahle for the Reds. Shane Bieber, Guardians. Chris Bassett, A's. Liam Hendricks, White Sox. Yu Darvish, Padres. There's a Max Muncy for the Dodgers. Ozzie Albies for Atlanta. Jesus Sanchez for the Fish, Eloy Jimenez, White Sox, Randy Johnson, Arizona, Ryan Sandberg, Cubs, Castellanos, Cincinnati, Joe Musgrove, Padres, Randy Arozarena, the Fish, and here we have a red Freddie Freeman. Let me know if you need that one, buddy. Have a red Luis Castillo for the Reds, a red Eli Morgan for the Guardians, and Bomb Squad. I don't think I pulled one of these before. And this is a vector parallel when we get 3 holo reds and a vector in each pack. And so we got a vector Bomb Squad, Salvador Perez. Hey, good evening, Victor. Acuna, Strider, and Riley. Okay. I think I have the Reds already, but all right. Pack 1. Pack 2 up next. Now, I'm looking forward to the football games this weekend. Last weekend was so much fun. And I don't have a dog in the fight, but man, that was just some good football. Almost makes waiting for baseball a little bit more tolerable. All right, starting off, we've got a Yankee, Giancarlo Stanton, Diamond King, Hans Kraus for Philly. We have a Brandon Crawford, San Francisco, Jose Siri, Houston, Pudge Rodriguez, the Rangers, Mike Bauman, Orioles, Tyler O'Neill for St. Louis, Matt Brash, Seattle, Matt Chapman, A's, Pedro Martinez, Boston, Chris Flexen for the Mariners, Chris Bryant, Giants, Tariq Skubal for Detroit, Trey Turner, Dodgers, Cedric Mullins, Orioles, Lucas Giolito for the White Sox, Lou Bob for the White Sox, Alex Verdugo, Boston, Tyler O'Neill, Cardinals, Brady Singer, Kansas City, Casey Mize, Detroit. Now so we have the name variation earlier. Now we have the base. Pudge, Alex Manoah, Blue Jays, Brandon Lowe, Tampa, Lance McCullers for Houston, and here we go with the Reds. Okay, not a holo red. This is just a straight up red parallel of Wander Franco, 11/29 of 2022. So pretty cool. And then for our holo reds, we have Isaiah Kenner Falfa for the Rangers. We have a Vlad Guerrero for the Angels and a Connor Seabold for Boston. And then we have an Austin Riley trending vector parallel. Check the list. Because I fell asleep, I didn't have time to print my list tonight. Not sure who got who tonight. Yeah, you're right, Johnny. I wouldn't mind if the 49ers did something. I'm kind of caught up in the Brock Purdy story. And yeah, CMC, he wasn't going to win a ring in Carolina, so at least not anytime soon. So, I'm just pulling for good football. Heck, I was pulling for the Cowboys last week because I can't stand the Cowboys, but I can't stand Tom Brady even more. So, but yeah, I'm just pulling for good football. I'd even pull for Philly. Alrighty, next up, Matt Olson starts us off. DK. Kyle Riley for Seattle. Here's a name variation. Pops for Pittsburgh. Mr. Stargell. Wander Franco for Tampa. Casey Mize, Diamond Kings. Joe Ryan, Twins. Clayton Kershaw, LA. Otto Lopez for the Blue Jays. Ryan Mountcastle, Baltimore. Jacob Stallings for the Fish. Cal Ripken for the Orioles. Marcano for Pittsburgh. Carlos Correa, Houston. Jorge Polanco for the Twins. Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. Austin Hayes for the Orioles. Tyler Glasnow, Tampa. Trey Mancini, Orioles. Trevor Hoffman, San Diego. Seager for Texas. Pete Alonso for the Mets. Logan Gilbert, Mariners. Will Smith, Dodgers. Manny Machado for San Diego. And we got something. We got a thickie here. Hey, we got us a mem for the Rockies. Antonio Senzatella. Did I say that right? Just saw your comment, Joseph. I can never root for Brady or the Cowboys. I wanted them both to lose. Yeah. Oh, cool. He doesn't have this one yet. Well, congrats. All right, for the Hollow Reds, we have Nicky Lopez for Kansas City, Jake Cronenworth for San Diego, Dylan Carson for the Cardinals, and our insert is the hit list, Yuli Gurriel, and it is, of course, the vector version. So, pretty cool. DK, Jordan Alvarez, Jake Berger for the White Sox, Pete Alonso for the Mets, Kyle Mueller for the Braves, Lou Bob, White Sox, Edward Cabrera for the Fish, name variation Waltham, Kyle Schwarber. Not heard that nickname. Jake Myers for the Houston, Charlie Blackmon, Colorado, Austin Riley for the Braves, Cal Quantrill, Cleveland, Charlie Morton, Braves, Ian Happ, Cubs, Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers, Marcus Stroman, Cubs, Jacob deGrom, Mets, Jared Walsh, Angels, Starling Marte, Mets, Whit Merrifield, KC, Jose Abreu for the White Sox, Luis Urias, Milwaukee, Cabrian Hayes for the Bucks, Ichiro for the Mariners, Brandon Crawford, San Francisco, Jose Ramirez for Cleveland, And we got a red parallel, Johnny Bench, 50 of 2022. Hollow Reds, Kenley Jansen for the Dodgers. Jared Kalenic for my Seattle. Ronzi Contreras for Pittsburgh. And a Paul Goldschmidt Dominators Vector. It's pretty cool. I like those Dominators. Brandon Lowe, Diamond Kings for Tampa. John Heasley, Kansas City. Brian Reynolds for Pittsburgh. Tyler McGill for the Mets. Have a name variation, nickname for Mike Trout there, the Millville Meteor. O'Neal Cruz for Pittsburgh. Juan Soto, Diamond Kings. Riley Adams for the Nats. Teoscar Hernandez for the Blue Jays. Willie Adames for the Brewers. Justin Turner, Dodgers. Carlos Rodon, White Sox. Byron Buxton for the Twins. Jose Barrios for the Blue Jays. Xander Bogaerts, Red Sox. Ryan Zimmerman for the Nats. Adolis Garcia for Texas. Rhys Hoskins for Philly. Franmil Reyes for the Guardians. Brandon Woodruff, Brewers. Logan Webb, Giants. Frank Swindell, Cubs. Josh Donaldson for the Twins. Juan Soto for the Nats. Sandy Alcantara for Miami. And hey, we got us the Independence Day parallel. Is that what they're called? Yachty. That's the first one we pulled of that. And the Hollow Reds, we have a Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants. Kyle Tucker for Houston. And a Diamond Kings Sandy Alcantara. And the insert is a Elite Series Vector. Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. All right, this is our halfway point, I think. Juan Soto, Nats. Chas McCormick, Houston. Trevor Story for the Diamond Kings, or Diamond Kings for the Colorado Rockies. Brandon Marsh for LA Angels. Josh Donaldson, DK for the Twins. Aaron Ashby for the Brewers. A name variation for Ichiro. Tony Santillan. Kyle Lewis, Mariners. Paul Goldschmidt. Colton Wong, Brewers. Enrique Hernandez, Red Sox. Salvador Perez, KC. Jonathan India for the Reds. Alex Bregman, Houston. Julio Urias for the Dodgers. Joey Votto for the Reds. Zach Wheeler, Philly. Dylan Carlson, Cardinals. Kevin Gossman, Blue Jays. Kyle Hendricks, Cubs. Joe Adele for the Angels, Sean Manaea, A's, Noah Syndergaard, Angels, Freddie Peralta for Milwaukee, Nathan Eovaldi for Boston. And our Hollow Reds, Tyler Mahle for the Reds, Brian Reynolds for the Bucks, and a Greg Deichmann for the Cubbies, and a hit list Corey Seager for Texas. Ohtani for the Angels, Camilo Doval for the Giants, Bryce Harper, DK for the Phillies, Reed Detmers for the Angels, Mitch Haniger, Seattle, Vidal Brujan, Tampa, name variation for Bryce Harper, Matt Manning for Detroit, Blake Snell, Padres, Max Scherzer for the Mets, Akil Baddoo, Tigers, Nolan Ryan, Rangers, Framber Valdez for the Astros, Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks, Nicky Lopez, Royals, Isaiah Kiner for Texas, Bert Blyleven for the Twins, Yelich, Brewers, Adam Frazier, Seattle, Trevor Story for the Rockies, Miguel Cabrera for Detroit, Jim Thome for the Indians, Corbin Burns, Milwaukee. There's the regular Bryce Harper retro. Josh Bell for the Nats, and we have us a Independence parallel of Shane Bieber for Cleveland. So no one of the non-numbered parallels, but got down to the Reds, Hollow Reds, Bert Blyleven for the Twins, Ian Anderson for the Braves, and a Wilson Contreras Diamond Kings for the Cubbies, and a rated prospect, Henry Davis Vector for Pittsburgh. Adolis Garcia, Diamond Kings, Texas, kicks us off. Juan Yepes for the Cardinals, Tatis Jr., Padres, Ryan Velade, Rockies, Dylan Carlson, Cardinals, Connor Seabold for the Red Sox, Wilson Contreras for the Cubbies, Eli Morgan, Guardians, Paul Goldschmidt, Cardinals, Colton Wong for the Brewers, Enrique Hernandez for Boston, Salvador Perez, Jonathan India, Bregman, Urias Votto, Del Scalfini for the Giants, Frankie Montez, Oakland, Johnny Bench, Nelson Cruz, Tampa Bay, Herman Marquez, Colorado, Craig Biggio, Houston, Jesse Winker, Reds, Nolan Arenado, Babe Ruth, and I'm guessing this is a parallel since it's a black and white photo. Someone else can tell me. And this time we got us a blue parallel. Or not blue, Independence. Shane Baz. That blue really pops. Or maybe it's just because I'm so tired and it's playing with my eyes. For the Hollow Reds, we have Badu or Badadu, I don't know how to say his name. Rafael Devers for Boston. Diamond Kings, Adolis Garcia for Texas. And the insert is a Xander Bogaerts Dominators Vector. The variant babe is a Red Sox card. Okay. Appreciate the info. Panini loves their variations, don't they? Speaking of black and whites, here is a Stan the Man Usual. Colorado, geez. Get it together, Colby. Cardinals. Contreras for Pittsburgh. Alcantara, Fish. Dykeman, Cubs. There's a Trout. Jaron Duran for Boston. There's a name variation for Verdugo for the Red Sox. Gavin Sheets for the White Sox. Stanton for the Yankees. Marcus Semien, Rangers. Willie McCovey for the Giants. Max Fried, Braves. Tim Anderson, White Sox. J.P. Crawford, Mariners. J.T. Realmuto for Philly. Wilson Contreras, Cubs. Tom Seaver for the Mets. Patrick Wisdom, the Cubs. Rafael Devers, Red Sox. Brandon Belt, San Francisco. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Yachty, Cardinals. Cronenworth for the Padres. Vladimir for the Angels. Ian Anderson for the Braves. And we have a Realmuto, red parallel. And let's see, that is 1880 of 2022. Third red. And in the hollow red department, we have a Nolan Ryan kicking this. Brandon Belt. And a Yepez rated rookie. And the Elite Series, Anthony Rizzo for the Yankees. Nope, I got a peek of the insert. It's a nice one. Jim Thome for the Phillies. Seth Beer, Arizona. Joey Votto for the Reds. Romy Gonzalez, White Sox. Name variation for Bo Bichette. The Blue Jays. Jake McCarthy, Arizona. Pete Alonso, DK for the Mets. Luis Gil for the Yankees. Frank Thomas, White Sox. Garrett Cole, Yankees. Ryan McMahon, Colorado. Johan Moncada for the White Sox. Zach Gallen, Diamondbacks. Walker Buehler, Dodgers. Jazz Chisholm, Miami. Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Jose Altuve for the Astros. Matt Olson, Oakland. Lou Brock for the Cardinals. Trevor Rogers for the Fish. Adam Wainwright, St. Louis. Stan Musial, St. Louis. Lance Lynn for the White Sox. Tyler Stevenson, Reds. Mike Piazza, Mets. And a Merrill Kelly for Arizona. That's the base. And we have a Ketel Marte Hollow Red, followed by Yachty and Ron Vlade. And we got us an Unleashed Yordan Alvarez, Vector. Sometimes Panini goes a little overboard with their inserts, but I do have to say I do like the Unleashed. A Rosarina, Welker. You were just saying you needed Welker. Well, there's the base, but I'm sure you already have that one there. Corbin Burns, Spencer Strider for Atlanta. Here's the variation for Babe Ruth as the Red Sox. Reese. How do you pronounce? Anybody know how to pronounce this dude's last name? Knehr. Is it near? I'm sure the K is silent. There's a Acuna Diamond Kings. Hosea Gray. Guerrero Jr. Bo Bichette, both for the Blue Jays. John Means, Orioles. Candelario for the Tigers. Schwarber for Boston. George Brett for KC. Joe Morgan, Reds. Omar Narvaez, Milwaukee. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Tommy Edman, Cardinals. Kyle Seager for Mariners. Mike Trout. Nate Lowe for Texas. Luis Garcia for Houston. Mookie Betts, LA Dodgers. Madison Bumgarner for the Diamondbacks. We have a blue or Independence Day parallel of Isaiah for Texas. Hollow Reds include a Barry Larkin for the Reds, Javier Baez for Detroit, and a Stan the Man for Cardinals, and another Unleashed, this time Acuna. So Johnny, are you just doing for the parallels? Are you just going for the hollow red, or are you going for other ones? Perez, Lowe, Guerrero, Kevin Smith, another Guerrero, Newt Barr, Frias, Mookie Betts, Haniger, McClanahan, Tatis, Yordan Alvarez, Acuna, Rod Carew, Brooks Robinson, Robbie Ray, Ty France, Luis Castillo, Baez, Kalenic, Kyle Tucker, Brian Reynolds, Cody Bellinger, Josh Hader, Aaron Nola, and Stargell. And for the red, Hollow Reds, Framber Valdez for Houston, Francisco Lindor for the Mets, Fernando Tatis, and a Diamond Marvels, Shohei Ohtani. I think when we did the box when this was new, I think we got was it a Wander Franco Marvels? I don't think it was the Vector parallel, but not bad at all. So, quick recap. So the blue Minutes Day, Isaiah Kiner Falfa for Texas, Shane Baz for Tampa Bay, Yachty for the Cardinals, and then we had the Liberty, Shane Bieber for the Guardians. Still so weird to say. The Reds, which are numbered to 2022, JT Real Muto for Philly, Bench for Cincinnati, and Wander Franco for Tampa. Got the one. Mem wasn't even thinking about pulling anything like that, but and it's a Rocky, so we don't pull many Rocky inserts or game used or whatnot. So congrats there to Johnny. Big stack of Holo Reds. If y'all work out any trades, guys, please let me know. I will be sorting those tomorrow, so just let me know. And let's go over the vector inserts. We had the just pulled Diamond Marvels Otani, Unleashed Acuna, and Alvarez. Elite Series Rizzo, Dominators Bogarts, Rated Prospects Henry Davis, Hit List Seager, Elite Series Jose Ramirez, Dominators Goldschmidt, Hit List Gurriel, Trending Riley, and a Bomb Squad Salvador Perez. And then our stack of base is pretty darn tall. Took me forever to sort the football last night. Now it's going to take me forever to sort these guys. Look how tall that stack is. Let's move these. All righty. So what to do next week? Well, first of all, if you didn't see the post, I did go shopping this week. I decided, because I love Pacific, and I don't think I've seen any Pacific at the shop in a while. So it's a 1994 Pacific. So I'll probably be sitting this break out, but it's Pacific, and we like Pacific. If that doesn't float your boat, we also have another 19 product, but something new to me at least. Superior Rookies, draft picks, 8 cards per pack, 36 packs per box, an autograph card in every pack, gold card in every pack. We will most likely do this by the NFL teams that the players were drafted by, and then we'll probably have an undrafted slot since there are some players that technically weren't assigned on the checklist to a team, but I'll be going by the trading card database checklist for that. But hey, this will be cheap. This will be cheap. It was cheap for me, so it's going to be cheap for you guys. It might even be a $2 break, or maybe even a break. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but the cards themselves, when I looked them up, they're actually not bad of a design. It's a pretty clean design. But hey, I didn't see this before. Chrome subset. But yeah, we could pull a Jerome Bettis auto out of here. If football doesn't do it for you. Also have 96 Stadium Club. This is Series 2. It is a hobby box. These have the Mickey Mantle retrospective inserts, the laser cut medalist, the Power Matrix Bash and Burn dual etch foil, TSC Awards diffraction foil, Extreme Player has those parallels across. Last time we did a Stadium Club, though, the cards did brick. Fingers crossed this doesn't happen again. But I am going to check my checklist because this 96 Stadium Club is one of the years that I'm building. So I'm going to check that and to see if there's something, more than, if there's a team or two that I might need. So don't be surprised if you don't see my name attached to the Braves and you see it attached to a couple of other teams. So we're going to throw in the mix. As promised, guys, I did grab us another box of 2021 Ginter Chrome. And I do have my list down in my office downstairs of everybody who receives the credit for your skunk credit, I guess we'll call it. So remember, guys, if you did not get a single base card or a single card, really, then you received a $3 credit that will go towards this break here. So I do have that, and I will make sure you, once this sign up, I will make sure that if you receive the credit, you do know, because I'm sure you're going to, hopefully you'll want to jump back in. What else? What else? I do have this. I do have a Rack Pack box of 2021 Chronicles, but I'm undecided if this is a break product or a personal product because I have this set and it's not an easy set to build. So I don't know. If you guys twist my arm enough, maybe we'll do it. I don't know. I don't always like doing, retail stuff, but I've got 4, I think. Yes. I have 4 GQ blasters, 2022. I decided to forego trying to do this. So these came from my personal stash. So we'll throw these up as a lot one night. I do like the design. It's very steampunkish this year. And it was a hard decision, but I've just got too much going on. Money, space, all that also factors into it. So bam. So we do have that. So we're going to have a good mixture coming up in the coming weeks. The Chronicles is not an easy set to build. And I'm probably stupid for going after the 2021 and 2022 sets, but I am. Oh, and I do have one blaster that I did open. So those whatever cards are in that box will just be thrown in. I'm not factoring this into the price whenever we get to that. Forgot I had this. Anybody seen this before? It's from Lime Rock. Griffey Baseball, the Best in the West, limited edition set. Three hologram cards with full color backs, one autograph card in every 100 sets, 300 randomly inserted special autograph folders, numbered certificate of authenticity, embossed display folder. 1992. Forgot I grabbed that. This came from the my little honey hole. And still sitting down here on the bottom, I've still got a 1996 Topps Series 2 with the cool Mickey Mantle finest and finest refractor inserts. Forget what some of the other inserts were of that year, but I do have that. And a couple other things that are too buried on the shelf to get to. So we got plenty to choose from. Anybody feeling anything in particular for next week? Let me know. Looking ahead, I do have a wedding to go to the first week of February. So we will break next week, which is the 27th at our normal time. I'll try not to fall asleep on the couch this time. So we do have that. So we will break next week, but then the following week, I leave on Friday to go out of town for a wedding. So no break then, and I don't think I'll have time to move it up. So I think we'll just take that week off. And the following week, the 10th of February, we should be good. The 17th of February, I'm not 100% sure, guys. I may have to take another week off. I've got to go to Denver for the week for work. So we may only break 2 of the 4 Fridays in February, but we are on for next week. So, all right, guys. Well, my bladder is telling me I need to go downstairs. Body's telling me I need to go to bed. But I will pick something from all the stuff that I've got stacked up. I went from having nothing to actually having a nice little surplus. And of course, as new product is released, I still may mix some of that in as well. I keep eyeing Stadium Club, but yeah, we'll figure out something. And if I have time, like I'd love to do some quick box break videos for the YouTube channel that aren't break related. I may open this Griffey box. But I really want to do these. I've got 3 of these. Whatever, I forget what this pack out was called. We've done the Express before. Actually, I think that was one of my beach breaks when I took the breaks on the road with me. But these particular ones have one of the Metalworks, one of the actual metal cards in the box. Yeah, right here, die-cast metal card inside. I've got 3 of these, and I paid $5 for these boxes. $5. And I love cards that are non-traditional. So I might do a video if I can find the time, and probably won't do a live video, but I got 3 of these that I'd like to rip. So do something else, a little other content, I guess. But that's it, guys. I will figure out something over the weekend. Have a great time. If you're a football fan, watch some football, have some fun. And check the Facebook group Sunday night, and one of these boxes that you saw or groups or whatever, I'll throw it up here, and we'll do another break next week. Maybe we do two. Maybe we do two products coming up. I don't know. I'm wish-washy sometimes. I apologize. But we'll figure out something. But in the meantime, guys, have a great weekend, whatever you end up doing. And we'll see you back here next week. And like I said, I will do my best to have a little bit more energy. But signing off, take care, guys.